Hey folks, it's Jim here again with another CryptoHopper update, number 16, I do believe. In this update, I want to follow on from what I was doing yesterday with you. I was showing you about how not to panic sell when you are in a position where you're holding lots of bags like this. Things have improved somewhat since yesterday. Some of these positions were about 33% under, and I think the maximum was 35% under. Maybe you actually saw that yesterday. So anyway, what's happened so far since then? So we're still in a bags situation, but things are creeping up again. The worst one is now around 25% under. Okay, so if you will notice from yesterday's video, and let me just find that, and I'll scroll through that video and show you this position here, mana. Now, as you can see, it sold at $403.66, and I got 4.9% profit on that. When I DCA'd this after making yesterday's video, you will see that the position was a lot smaller than 400. Alright, and I'm going to show you that now. Let me just pull up that video from yesterday. Alright, perfect. Here we are. You will see that position of mana coin there. And yesterday I had $56 worth of mana, and it was at minus 19% when I made yesterday's video. So obviously, when it was around this, after making yesterday's video, I DCA'd this position, meaning I bought another 206.8 coins of mana, which doubled me up to, what's 56 times 2? 112. So I ended up with almost around $110 worth, because obviously it's cheaper now. So that doubled that position there to about $110 in total cost. And then that meant obviously that this result had changed to minus 9%. Alright, because I've dollar cost averaged, DCA'd. Now, when it was at around $110, I DCA'd it again, which doubled up my position again, and took the minus 9% down to minus 4%. Alright, minus 4.5, somewhere around there. So my position after, I think it was 2 DCAs, doubled it up. It ended up being, maybe I triple DCA'd it. It ended up being in a position after 3 DCAs, I do believe. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong. 3 DCAs, it ended up costing me, the cost of the coin was $384. And it ended up here being only around 2 or 2.5% in the red. So then of course I left it alone, and leaving it alone, overnight it crept back up. So let me just do the maths here with the calculator. Remember, it was 384. Let's just round it off to 384 plus 4.9% equals, there you go, that's close enough, isn't it? 402.81. So it must have been $384.50, something like that. Alright, so you get the point. I handled that. It was minus 18% at its point in the video yesterday, and I actually ended up making a nice $20 profit almost $20, somewhere between $19 and $20 profit. So I turned $384 and something cents into $403 and something cents, around $19.50 profit on that coin. And that is the magic of DCA, and that is how you handle bags like this. Now, when I'm in a position like this, things are down, what I do is I DCA, dollar cost average, the easiest position. If you remember from my video yesterday, if we have a look, Mana, I deemed that to be the easiest position out of all of these because the cost was low compared to all of them. And in this video, when I was before I did any DCAs, I think I had only about $200 left in my trading fund to handle these. Bit of a tight squeeze. So now maybe it was around $400 actually. I think no, it was around 591. I might have to skip through this video and see if I show it. But anyway, regardless of what I had in my fund, this is the one that I DCA'd first. I dollar cost averaged it. It was 56, I doubled it, and then I doubled it again, and then I doubled it again, and ended up where I was only about minus 2% in this result, which is a much better position. All the others were still really low like this. And of course, when everything moves up together, when Bitcoin comes up together, all of these move up together. So by the time this was minus 2%, minus 2.5%, this one would have been minus 32, minus 31. Wouldn't have moved much. All right. So I boosted this up to minus 2. And obviously it went up from minus 2 into the profit zone. Trailing stop loss was activated at 5%. And it dropped to 4.9% and sold, as you can see in my trade history just now. So that was one plucked off and dealt with, and it was a nice profit of $20. So I mean, look at that now, minus 17.62%. Scary stuff. And this is what scares a lot of newbies off. When you get a position like this, it puts them off. They quit and they don't trade anymore, either manual trading or bot trading. And it's understandable because they don't know how powerful this DCA technique is and how useful it is. You can actually end up turning bags like this into huge profits if you just focus on one at a time and you go for the smallest one. Now obviously, once I DCA'd this one, let me go back to my actual live trades. That one is DCA'd. That has put $400 back into my fund. Alright, I was down to 200 after doing the DCAs before this sold. I was down to $200 in there. Not a lot of wiggle room at all, getting very tight. However, now that's sold for a $20 profit. I've got all of my $384 back and a $20 profit, which equals $403.66, and that goes back into my fund. Things have come up a little bit. That was minus 32 whatever yesterday. Things have gone up. Now I'm waiting for a little dip to come down, hoping to get the next DCA is on the, what's the next lowest position. Alright, I will do this one probably. Alright. Maybe I'll even get to do it within this video. It just depends. I don't know what's happening with the price of Bitcoin. It's back up to 50k. I'm waiting for a little bit of a drop, which will bring all of these down slightly. So if I can grab a DCA when this gets to minus 10%, that would be perfect. You know, it might not get to minus 10%, might never reach that point again. It might just go to 6 or 7% under and then shoot back up to close to zero. So, you know, I've got 620 in my fund now. See, it's already crept up a little bit now. So I'm waiting for the most opportune point to DCA this one, because it is the next easiest coin in my list. Here we go. I'm going to DCA that now. I'm going to do it a different way to I usually do it as well. So I want to buy another $102 of it. About now. I don't know if it is creeping down, isn't it? Can I get it 6% down? I'm kind of wishing for it to go down right now. And that kind of shows you the attitude that you've got to have to these bags. You can actually end up with more profits as a result, because they are bags. Because when they're bags like this, it forces you to do a DCA, and the position becomes bigger, and you drop this percentage down closer to 0, closer to the profit place, yeah. And then when it comes up into profit, because it's a bigger position now, you end up making $20, $30, $40, $50 profit. Okay, so that's creeping around up and down. 5.21. Typical, you know, I never seem to manage to DCA at exactly the right point. You know, the dip, right on the bottom of the dip. Let me show you an image. If I buy the coin here for $20 and it comes down, let's say this is 5% down, and let's say this is 20% down. Alright, if it starts going back up here, the best point for me to DCA anything is right on the dip down here. Best point. Now obviously, since we're only up to here, I don't know that that's the best point. It's kind of guesswork, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you can DCA and it'll continue dropping. Alright, so if I DCA here at minus 20%, and that's a $20 position, I'm getting some more coin, and getting another $20 of coin, alright, and then suddenly, you know, it means that I didn't actually buy there originally. It kind of resets things to where I bought here. Can you see? Now I have $40 worth of coin, and it's down here, and I've DCA'd, and it's coming back up. And now this point here, sorry, this point where I DCA, the coin will now be, I spent $40 on it, it will now be minus 10%. So this now becomes minus 10% for that coin that I've got. It's not minus 20% anymore because I've DCA'd. So now all it has to do is come up 10% to get back to the original place I bought. Alright, so it comes up. So this would be minus 5%. This would be minus 2.5%. This here would be minus 7.5%. And this minus 10% after DCAing. So it only has to come up like that. But sometimes it'll come up and it'll get back to a break-even point. I could sell it and get my $40 back once it reaches here. Or I can wait and it comes up into profit. So if it goes right up to there, I'm going to get a nice little profit because the position has become $40 and it's gone up just to where I originally bought. And it's very likely to go back there and up there. You know what I mean? So what happens though is if you don't DCA at the right point, which is okay, it still works out well, you can DCA here and then the price can continue dropping and your position's bigger. Well, alright, no problem. Wait till you think it's got to the bottom of a dip again and DCA again. Yeah? So each time you DCA is going to put you in a better potential profit in the end. Alright? Don't get scared. So anyway, going back to the original, we reduced the position to minus 10%. It's now worth $40. All it has to do is come up to here, and then we will be at a really good point, which is break-even point. And then we want it to go up more. And considering these are 5% drop points or 10%, whatever, when it comes back up, even if it gets to the original price you bought at for $20, or even if it only gets to here, you are still in profit. If it gets to here, you're still in profit. And you know, guys, it's crypto. It is going up. Eventually, if you left it a few days or weeks, it's going to end up here. Yeah, but you want to sell it for a decent profit, a nice return on investment, so you can now put that fund back to work on the next trade. Because there's pointless hodling all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, because you don't have those funds to use in other trades. Alright, so it's always better to get rid. So buy quick, get profits quick is the most ideal positions, and obviously that doesn't happen if you end up holding bags. Alright, well, here we are at 5.34. Do I feel safe to DCA this? What is Bitcoin doing? I'm on a 5-minute chart. Let's have a look at stochastic. I'm thinking it could come down. So maybe not the most opportune time right now. Maybe it will be fine. I don't know if this is going to go up and up and up, or if it's going to come down. Sometimes you just have to look at it and wait and see. Yeah. If I DCA now and it sinks some more, then it wouldn't have been the most opportune time. It will be a good time, but it might not be the best time to maximize your profits on the way back up. So, like I say, 9 times out of 10, I get it wrong and it goes down more. It doesn't matter, because I've still put myself in a better position to make really good profits. Let me look at that one. I didn't DCA at the perfect points on this one. I kind of haphazardly did it when it was minus 18% and minus 9% and minus 4.5%. Brought it up to minus 2.5%, and then I just left it alone, and it came up into profit by itself and sold at 4.9%. And that's how you do it, guys. You've got to handle bags like this as though everything on here is a conveyor belt. You know, the worst position at the bottom, usually I put that at the bottom like that. So that one there, it's got quite a high cost, so I don't want to touch that DCA yet. So the easiest one here, DCA wise, would be this one, and then this one, because that's not much more. Alright, so in fact you could go for that one first, because that would turn it into a minus 4% position, and it would be $230. Alright, see that one? Where is it? See, it's come up too much now. I don't want to DCA it now, because it's getting too close to getting to 0%. So now I might have missed out on a little DCA then. Let's have a look. Yep, that does seem to be shooting up. Let's have a look on the 1 hour chart for Bitcoin. I always look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Because the altcoins loosely follow Bitcoin, as you know. Everything else kind of follows Bitcoin. Alright, so should I DCA this one right now? You know what the hell? I think it's a good example. Even if it turns out bad for me, or not as good as it should be, it's a good lesson. It's a good lesson for you guys. Alright, $115 of ATM. Alright, close that. I don't want the chart. I'm going to go down here and DCA this way. Alright, ATM, select, market, estimated total $115, auto confirm, make sure it's on market still, auto confirm, scroll up, have a quick check. It hasn't shot up to 7% or something. See if I can get it to go down. Is it going down? Alright, that'll do. 8.32% under. Place buy order. Oh, some sort of error for some reason. Hang on. Am I logged in? Sometimes it logs me out. Yeah. Same kind of reset itself. Right, where? Ooh. Ooh. ATM. Alright, we're still in. 8.23% under. Type in ATM again. Oop. $115. Auto confirm. Make sure market is selected so it buys instantly. Place buy order. And the buy order comes. You can read that. Placed order. There's the buy order. It's buying 15 coins. It's not buying $15. Now can you see ATM has jumped back up closer to zero. Easier now to reach zero. Position has become larger. $115 times 2 is $213. Now it's not minus 8.23%. Can you see how this DCA stuff works, guys? Yeah. Now, got to be careful with my funds. I've got $505 left in my fund. Still quite a bit of wiggle room. Now, we're at a point now where I'm just focusing on this ATM coin. I'm trying to get it to sell. And I'll change the trailing stop loss on this right now. I always do this. So if I sold it now at a loss, it would be $9. A loss of $9. I'm going to go into the settings, trailing stop loss, and this is the default. Alright, so I'm going to put this, I'm quite confident it will go up 6%. And I'll give it a 0.95 drop. Lots of wiggle room within that trailing stop loss. Set. Alright. Now just watch it. See what happens. Okay? So if that comes down, let's say now, that's $230. Let's imagine now it starts going down again. No biggie. Let's say it got to minus 10% again. If Bitcoin comes down, say Bitcoin comes down, all the altcoins come down again, and it can, and that becomes minus 10% again. Well, okay, minus 10%. I'm going, alright, I'll DCA this again to bring it to minus 5%. Do you get me? So I don't want to DCA it now, not right now. I want to see what happens to this number here. Alright, if it goes to minus 10%, I'll jump in with another DCA. That'll change that position into $460 worth, and it will reduce it to minus 5% in here. And then I probably will not want to DCA it again after that, because the position will be getting too big. Alright, so I'm going to watch it. I'm going to hope, keep my fingers crossed, it goes up now gradually over the next few hours and sells for 5 or 6% profit. And of course, when that sells, that'll add funds back into there, and then I'll start working on another one. I'll pluck another one off here. Alright, so there you go. Even if that was not the most opportune time to DCA, it's a good lesson on how to do it. And how not to worry too much if you have got it slightly wrong. Like I say, 9 times out of 10, I do get it slightly wrong. As long as you're getting it cheaper than from what you paid for it. I like to go for DCAs only. Smaller dollar buy amounts, alright, I'll do a DCA around minus 5%. Larger dollar buy amounts, you know, $100, I will wait for minus 10%. But if I've got a big position, like that one. That's a big one. If that was to go to minus 30%, I would consider doing a DCA on that. But that would mean I would need at least $563 in there, and that would give me one DCA. That would take me from minus 30% to minus 15. So yeah, conveyor belt, pluck them off one by one, starting with the very easiest, and that's how you handle your bags, guys. And I've done this 7-8 times now in 5 months. This has happened before, and each time I do get a little bit better at handling it. You know, yesterday morning I got up, I turned on the computer, and I went to CryptoHopper, logged in. As soon as I logged in, of course I went, oh shit, and I saw all the bags, and I went, ah, damn. But you know, I didn't panic, didn't go, oh my god, I'm going to sell everything now. Never use that panic button, guys. Never sell these. Never, ever, ever. That's why it's highlighted red, look. See, it's like a warning. You're going to be selling at a loss. Yeah. Never, ever, ever sell your bags. If you see something, let's say you have a coin and it goes down minus 50%, see it as an opportunity to DCA. And of course, you can only do that if you have funds available. And that is why, guys, I reserve at least 50% of my funds so that I can use that 50% reserve to trade my way out of these bags one by one, patiently, even if it takes seven days, you know, several days. And I end up in the end with way bigger profits than I would have had originally if things didn't tank. Because if things didn't tank, my positions wouldn't have been big. They would have been $12, $50, $15, $20, you know, small buy orders. So obviously 5% of $20, it's not a lot of profit. So really, when this happens, it's more opportunity. You've got to flip your thinking. It's a paradigm shift. You see shit like this, guys, that is opportunity. As long as you haven't spent all your money already, this is an awesome opportunity to make massive profits compared to what you usually make. Don't look at it as, oh crap, I'm holding bags. Right? It's awesome when you DCA. And when you escape all of these, you will have a nice profit added to your total funds. What was I at when everything was minus 32, minus 20% yesterday in that video? What was my total fund here? Let's have a look. I'm curious. Alright, yeah. I was at $2,447. Alright. And remember, in this video I calculated that if I was to sell everything there in these bags at red positions at a loss, if I was to sell all that, it was over $500 I would have lost if I sold. Can you imagine, guys? But now, as a result of handling it properly and picking each DCA off one at a time, the easiest ones first, the smallest positions, maybe this one will be one of the next ones after this one. Look at that, minus 2.55. It's creeping up, guys. Look at this, minus 2.54. How easy is it now for that to come up and go up to plus 5? Look at that. These positions here, they were minus 32, 33, 34% yesterday. They've come up over 10% since yesterday, and Bitcoin hasn't even really rebounded that much. You can see what's happening, guys. So 2.65, yeah, it's kind of doing, I think it's doing this. The price is kind of doing this. I've done my DCAs, and now this was the lowest point. Maybe that was minus 25%. and the price is kind of doing this. It's kind of playing with you, and it's kind of doing this little steps up and down, you know what I mean, and it's doing that, and eventually though it will come up and sell. So right now I think it's on one of these little dips. Now it's on one of these little rises. I don't know when it'll sell. Obviously you can see it's getting closer to zero. Oh, sorry, there it is. Got the positions mixed up. Alright, so yeah, 2.71% under. Very easy to go from there to positive 5% profit. If I had left that alone, it would still be worth $115, and it would still be about 8% under. Actually about 7% under now, because it's gone up a little bit, yeah? So I hope this has helped you guys. If you want to get CryptoHopper through my link with all my settings, I've got some video training courses, video training videos. I call it my secret sauce videos. It shows you how to set up the bot, how to get your mindset right, how to handle bags, how to work out everything, and it will cover you for all markets: bear markets, sideways markets, bull markets, and it will keep you sane, and it will stop you getting frightened when you end up with bags like this. This is not frightening to me. It's an opportunity, guys. It's a paradigm shift in your thinking. If you want all that secret sauce, it goes through all the bot settings, the signals, how to set the signals up, how to set the template up, how to set your buy orders, how to set your all the other settings that come in the bot, and there are lots of them. How to select coins, the best coins to select. Everything like that is all in the secret sauce, plus you get my help on Skype as well. Click the link below this video, go to that page, you'll see another video with some instructions on how to make sure you qualify for the secret sauce, because some people are clicking my affiliate link and I'm not getting credited for it. Alright, maybe it's a cookies thing, maybe it's people have been to CryptoHopper already and I don't get the credit. Alright, so you might have to clear your cookies, and in fact, if you could do that, clear your cookies, clear your browsing history, click the link below the video, follow the instructions on the next page, click the link on that page to get CryptoHopper once you've completed the instructions, and get in touch with me on Skype. Or I might change things around to get you to click the link below the video, go to that special page I've set up, add me on Skype, tell me that you're about to buy CryptoHopper, then I will tell you to clear your cookies, clear your browser history, just to be sure. Just do it anyway, guys. You want to make sure I get the credit for referring you, because it's only for the people who are under me in CryptoHopper that will get the secret sauce. Alright, and my help on Skype. So you're getting secret sauce and you're getting my help on Skype. And as you can see from testimonials that I've got already, I help my referrals and they love this setup. It's basically, it's a never lose setup. You never lose with this. If you do it like me, you will not lose. Alright, guys? Click the link below the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to be awesome and super helpful to Jim, share on your social media. If you share it to Facebook, this video, you know, there's a share button below. It goes to your Facebook, post on your Facebook. Your friends on your Facebook, they see it, they go, oh, that looks good. They click on it and they go to YouTube and they watch this video that you're watching, and maybe they will sign up for CryptoHopper, and that will help me out, and I'll keep making these videos to help you out in return. So basically, my help is free. Because if you're going to buy CryptoHopper, you're going to buy $49 every month anyway, or you're going to buy $99 a month anyway. It's going to cost you the same whether you go through my link or whether you go direct to CryptoHopper or you go through somebody else's link. Your question should be, who's going to help me the most if I click his link? Alright guys, I'll let you answer that yourselves. Like, comment, share if you want to be super helpful, and I'll see you in the next update, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.